Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the week of April the 18th. This is going to be our first rest week that we will ever do, and the reason for this is because next week is going to be a big test week starting that, as you can see, we will be 12 weeks out from Nationals. So that's going to start our big 2.0 block, and this is where we're going to really start to push fitness. So let's get into this week, and let's get into what a rest week actually is. So as you guys will see here, I have a detailed rundown of everything. So what is a rest week exactly? Rest week is to basically let your body absorb all of the hard work that we've been putting in. So essentially, we need to give our body downtime so it can suck in everything. I know a lot of you have felt very beat up and very slowed down recently. That's what we're going to try to let everything recover so that next week we can start hitting things hard. So let's talk about a rest week. First of all, we're going to start with our weekly reset. Again, this is going to be standard for us. We're going to do a small strength portion. Then we have our first rest day. We're going to do jump rope workout, long cardio, second rest day, and then 30 minutes on the other side. So you're going to notice the actual volume has come down drastically. And the reason for that is so that our body can take time to recover and relax. And you'll notice even most of these workouts are not overly hard. With your weekly reset, this is something we do every week, so this should not be anything overly taxing. It will be taxing, it's turning things on and getting things going, but nothing crazy. Then, let's talk about strength 1.2. So push-ups. With this one, we're building out that chest, all right? We're also building out our core, so stay tight throughout your core. I don't want to see saggy hips throughout this one. Close grip push-ups, same thing. Keep everything in and tight with the elbows. You should almost feel your lats kick over. Dips, you can do this on a table. You can do this on bars. You can do this however you choose to do it on a chair. Then we have shoulder press and plank push-ups. Again, everything is focused on core heavy. At this point, you guys should be relatively strong in all these movements. We've been doing them for a long time. I'm not going to harp too much on that. Then your first rest day. So you're probably asking yourself, what do I do during a rest day and a rest week? That's a great question. You can do anything you want. What I do not want you to do is get your heart rate above 60%, all right? So if you want to go out for a bike ride, you want to hang out, you want to lay on the couch and do nothing, it is all acceptable as long as your heart rate doesn't get above 60%. Let's talk about cardio 1.4. We're going to come back at it. This looks very, very similar. It's a little bit different, but it's relatively similar if you look at our cardio weekly reset. It's not much different than that. And the same goal for this one is the same thing. Just keep our nervous system on, moving. It's going to be a stressful workout. It's going to be about an 8 out of 10 workout. But with that, what I want you to focus on is the same things that we normally do. Focus on turning everything on and getting going and getting ready to go. Then we go back in. We have cardio 1.3. All right, so this is a standard one, long, solid cardio effort. We're going to do an hour 15. You guys noticed before we were doing an hour 30 last week, so we've dropped it down to an hour 15. We've taken about 15 minutes off of it. And what that's going to do is, again, that's going to give your body more time to recover. What I highly recommend for you is if you haven't been doing it, do this particular session in the pool or do this session in the pool. If you don't want to do it on the jump rope, do it in the pool because we're going to start setting our baselines and everything next week. So if you haven't been swimming, now's the time to get things back up. Then we're going to hit a second rest day, and then we've got our bonus 30-minute cardio. All right, so overall, very simple, very relaxed week. Now, with that doesn't mean, hey, just go eat chips and sit on the couch. That means take time this week to work on all of your issues. So if you have a hip flexor that's been bugging you for a couple weeks, grind it out. Go get a massage. Get on the Cellerite. Get in there with a tennis ball. Anything, and really grind it out. Same thing with your back. If it's getting tight, take this week to stretch it out. Go to 2 or 3 yoga classes and really get loose. The goal of this week is to fix your problems and get cleaned up before we get into things and let your body heal and recover. So that's what I want everybody to focus on this week. Later this week, probably around Friday or Saturday, I'm going to put a big video out. It's going to be about a half hour explaining what phase 2.0 is going to be and how we're going to get into it. So what I want you guys to do this week is take this week to relax and inhale everything we've been doing and get ready because it's going to be business starting next week.